Hey there everybody, I'm doing this makeup tutorial video today because, well, this evening, tonight, because I did one quite similar quite a few months ago, which was like big cut crease cat eye or whatever it was I called it. A lot of people have continued asking me, how is it that I do this look? The thing is, this isn't exactly the same as that other video, and I've changed my technique quite a lot. Kind of like a really big, bright, smoky eye look. It's not really subtle, but I don't really do subtle. Subtle's not as much fun. So yeah, this is probably the look that I do the most often these days, I guess. It's fairly easy, and you can do it any colour you want. Here you can see I've got like brown. You can do any colour you like. Sometimes I'll change the colour of my eyelids and have them be bright red, or you can go green or white, silver, any colour you want really. So I'm just gonna quickly turn back time using the magic of cinema. Away we go. Alright, let's start off by being nauseatingly, uncomfortably close with weird looking bare naked eyes. First step, locate my mirror. Oh, I'm gonna stop dropping. The first thing I do now is take the same brush I used to put on my terrible contouring makeup, and I use this brown eyeshadow. This is sort of more like what I used to do. I used to take like I'd always start any eyeshadow look with like a brown shimmery eyeshadow underneath. So I put some of that on this brush and kind of brush it into like the hollows of my eyes. I go like all the way into the nose bridge bit thing and make it quite thick on the eyelids. Yeah, I don't really know why I stopped doing this. I found that, like, for some reason shimmery brown tends to make quite a nice base. This one's from Rimmel. It's called Smoky Quartz. It is the one I used for years. What I'm gonna do next, and you might think this is a bit odd as a second step, is next I'm gonna put on my eyeliner. I've come up with this like little method for making it a bit more even, which is like starting with the top lid. I always use a liquid eyeliner, mostly to outline and get like a nice shape, and this is Revlon Color Stay liquid eyeliner. And go quite far down into the corner. And sort of missing out the waterline and going just below where the lashes are, and then just start going underneath a little bit. To get that kind of nice shape, I start very carefully from this inside corner and go across. So that those two meet up. Yeah. And next I'm going to do like the big wing on the outside, using the bottom line as a guide. I've done quite a bad job, sorry. And to fill in gaps and stuff, I'm actually going to use now a gel. This is again Revlon Color Stay, but this time it's gel eyeliner because I found this one is particularly good at being waterproof. It's quite hard even to cry this one off. So I filled in all those gaps and have left this inside corner empty. That gives kind of like a nice big eye look, and it creates like a nice shape for your eyes as well. Oh look, I made a mistake. Surprise! Next I'm going to draw on my eyebrows because seeing where they are, it kind of helps you know how high up to put eyeshadow later. But if you've got your natural eyebrows, you can of course skip the step. I'm using for my eyebrows my favourite L'Oreal Black Buster. So some people have made the comment that my eyebrows look like they were drawn on with a Sharpie. It's kind of true. This one is, it's quite a lot like a Sharpie. I like it that way. It's very easy to put on. No, I'm not really going to explain how I do this because I feel like that's for another time. Good. I know that also there's a thing that you can do where you like fill in your brows, but as I've never done this, I'm afraid that's not something I can advise on. But there are like plenty of other YouTube tutorials I've seen where they teach you how to do that. This probably isn't a very good thing for doing this, but I'm just going to put a bit of white on my waterline. This is an LA Colors Jumbo eye pencil and it's quite worn down. So I'm not expecting it to be very comfortable, and I don't recommend using something this fat, maybe, you know, more like a thin pencil, but this is all I have at the moment. And to do things on your waterline, it's a good trick. You can just pull, you use like one finger to pull your eye down and just gently put it on like that. It's quite good to put that white right, like fill in the little triangular gaps in the centers with a white colour because that looks really good and effective. Now for the actual part, which is like the reason that you guys were asking me to do this. Now here's my new technique for creating this sort of like large cut crease look. Everyone's got different eyelids, so but what I do is, like, you know, everyone's got like a natural crease where like their eyeball stops, right? And to do this, I'm like, instead of drawing on straight onto that crease, I'll draw like above it by like half a centimetre, so about like 5 millimeters out from that crease ish. And just to judge where that is, I draw it on with a black pencil with my eyes open, so that, I mean, I'm going to spend most of my time with my eyes open, so I want to know what it's going to look like with them open. So there's the crease. And so like I kind of feel like I've got like another sort of crease just beyond that, so I try and outline that, but that's just my eyelids. Yours might be different. And also I've stopped going all the way into the centre. I think it looks a lot nicer if you just sort of stop about 2/3 or 3/4 of the way towards the centre of your eye. Ta-da! Just like that. Oh, I'm getting a saw back. Okie dokie. Next I'm going to take my little eyeshadow applicator tool thingy, sponge doodad on a stick. This one I like because it's got like one fat end and one thin end. I use the thin end to outline the, or to add emphasis to the black line. I would hold this up and show you. This is my favourite Sugar Pill bulletproof eyeshadow. I had 2 of these and I managed to somehow smash both of them into tiny little pieces. Don't you hate it when that happens? Don't you just hate it when your eyeshadows like break into a million billion bits and just turn into powder and you have to be like super careful? Oh, and because it's all powdery, I'm tapping it so there's not too much on the thingy, on the applicator sponge thingy, and just gonna put that over the black line and blend the black line in with it so it like fades better. And as always, I smudge things with my fingertips. So you can see I'm kind of drawing that out a little bit. Okay, good. Now I'm going to take the fat end of the applicator sponge thing. I'm going to start by putting some eyeshadow under my eyes, under the line of eyeliner, not too much. Just so it creates a nice kind of deathly shadow. Personally, I tend to put emphasis and make it a bit thicker here, sort of on the outside edgy bit. And now this is where I try and create like the sort of shape, and it's kind of awkward actually, to be honest. It takes a bit of practice, is to get this black eyeshadow to kind of blend and smoothly work its way into the wing. So I start in this corner and kind of drag it out like that. Ta-da! Final step. Mascara. This is my favourite mascara. This is Maybelline Falsies Volume Express mascara. I'm a big fan. I like this. I don't know why I always start with the top lashes and go down first and then up with them. And for the bottom lashes I start on the underneath and sort of curl them out and then push them down. Personally, I just feel, I don't know if this is the case for everybody, but I feel like putting mascara on this way, pushing it up, sort of it eliminates the need for an eyelash curler or anything. I've always done this and I've never needed to use one. I don't know if that's just my lashes or whatever. Maybe yours are different. Finished! See, that wasn't so hard, was it? It looks quite nice and effective. I think this is quite good as like a daytime look. This is, I suppose, really like, I'd change my sort of everyday look. It seems to be every few months I'll sort of make changes to what it is that I'm doing all the time. Or I'll have like a favourite thing that I'll do for a while, but this is it at the moment. It has been for a while, and I guess it might be here to stay for quite a while, just because I think it's quite easy and it's quite effective. I don't know, it gives your eyes like quite a wide open, inviting look. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I put out at least 2 videos every week, and that would be really cool. Become a Belfry bat. Join us! As always, take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye 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 bye.